Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jordy, and I told you I'd bring you an esports slip, so here I am. It's a little late, honestly. I wanted to get out a little bit earlier, but I had some things to take care of. It's 9:20 for me, so it's 10:20 Eastern. This game, the first game starts at 1 a.m. Eastern, so hopefully I can get this play out for you guys quick enough here. So I'm gonna try to not burn through it, but just get through it timingly. So if you don't mind, if you appreciate the esports videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for me. It helps a lot, and if you comment, it just gets me out in front of more people as well, so I do appreciate it. You guys have been awesome. Let's go ahead and break this down. So I've got 4 plays here. I've got Faker for over 10.5 assists. I've got Lucid, he's the jungler for DK. I've got him over 6.5 kills in maps 1 and 2. I got Owner for over kills in maps 1 and 2 at 5. And I'm taking Ruler against T1 over maps 1 and 2 kills. I know it seems a little, weird, like I'm taking Faker's assists and Owner's kills. I'm expecting them to go over those, but I also think that there's going to be a little bit of back and forth in these games. And I think Ruler can eke out 10 kills. I really do. He's really, really good, and I think if they stomp one game or whatever it may be, I think there's still a big possibility for all these to hit. So I'm going to break it down right now. So let's talk about it. This is the LCK. This is one of the tougher ones to bet on, but fun because the teams are really, really good. But these guys don't make a lot of mistakes. So to get like a crazy high kill game from both teams out of these guys is asking a lot, because usually if one team gets ahead, it's just they know exactly what to do to win the game. So it's a little tough, but both of these teams are very, very, very good. These are 2 of the top dogs. We got T1 sitting in the number 1 spot in Group Baron, so Group B, and then we've got in Group Elder, which is Group E, we've got Genji sitting at number 2 at 3-1 also. So these are 2 very, very good teams. It's always fun when they match up. They've got some of the best skill players on their team. And it's a really good time to watch these 2 play. So for it to be the game coming on at midnight, I'm really excited, because right after this Suns game ends, I'm going to be getting into watching this, and I can't wait. So it's a good matchup. So yeah, let's talk about it. T1, for Faker, I'd like him to go over this 10.5 assists. He hasn't been doing a whole lot of killing lately. He's been getting this assist line pretty close to done in almost a lot of these, or getting it over. So he's been playing stuff like Mbeza, Victor, Aurora. It's hard to get kills on stuff like that, and especially if he plays something like Galio, which I don't think he will. I think they're gonna ban Galio to keep Canyon off it, or not Canyon, but Chovy, who's the other mid laner on the other team. I don't think they want Chovy to pick Galio, so they're either probably gonna try to pick it away from him or ban it, because he's very, very good on that champion. So if they do play something like that, though, if he plays something like Galio or Mbeza or even Azir, even the Victor, anything, he's going to be involved. He always has a very high kill participation, and he's involved in, every fight, really. He's very, very good at finding his way around the map and being timely about everything. The way he backs and the way he does things is just so super efficient that it's really impressive to watch. Obviously, he's like the GOAT. So I wanted to take one of his lines, obviously, because not only am I a fan like everyone else, but it's a good line. 10.5 assists isn't asking much. He got 6 here, 5 in this first game, so he went for 11. He hit it there. Against KT, he went for 4 in the first game, 8 in the second game. He hit it there. 14 against DRX, 4 in the second game. So he's just been hitting this line like regularly, and I think it looks really good. So I'm going to be taking him over 10 assists. Everyone is feeling weird about Owner. Everyone's wanting to take his under because he's going up against Canyon, who these 2 I think are the 1 and 2 like best junglers in the LCK. They're very, very good. And I think Lucid's very good too. He's probably like in that top 3 conversation with them, honestly. Like, these guys are all very, very good. So I like Owner, though. Owner's been just killing it, man. 10 kills in game 2 against NS. I know they're not the best team in the world. They're actually, the fourth spot in Group Elder, so they're not very good, but they compete. And he went for 5 kills in game 1, 10 in game 2 against KT. If we look here, KT is number 3. The KT roster always gives them a really tough time. If we take a look at this here against KT, he went for 6 in game 1, so he cashed it in that. He didn't have any kills in game 2. So I'm saying they're a tough team, but he went for 6 in game 1 on Skarner, which is like a tank. And then he's just been playing all these carries like Xin Zhao, Lee Sin. His Lee Sin is amazing. His Xin Zhao is amazing. So if he plays any character like that, if he gets to lock in anything, I don't like him as much on AP champions like Zyra, or I mean, he played really well in the Lilia against NS, but I think they're gonna get him on an 80 carry, like an attack damage carry, and I think he's gonna play a lot on that. So feel good about it. Sorry if this sounds like Latin if you guys are from the NBA videos, but people who play League will know what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to kind of, talk to both here. But yeah, just know that this is a good line. He goes over 5 kills a lot, and he's cleared this in a whole bunch of matchups this year. So I like it. Out of the 5 games they've played, or 5 series they've played this year, he's probably cleared it, and I would imagine almost every single one of them so far. Let's take a look. So he pushed it against DK. He beat it against DRX, beat it against KT, beat it against NS. So he's probably like 3-2 on this on the year, in this split anyway. So doing really well on that one, Owner. It's going to be a tough matchup between him and Gen G, but I think he can get it done, especially if T1 take the driver's seat. It's hard to get it back. On the other side of that, I know this sounds counterintuitive because I am taking Ruler, but I do feel good about Ruler in this matchup, and I want to talk about it because I think Ruler is very, very, very good. And me and Bean Daddy really like this guy. He's a guy in our Discord. Bean Daddy's awesome. He's really, really good at League 2, and he's really good at putting league slips together, so I always kind of pick his brain on this. And he helps me a lot with these videos. So Bean Daddy, shout out to him. He's really, really cool, and he always helps. He's actually a moderator in our Discord. Cool dude. So Ruler, I think even if this game goes both ways, you can see here, they dropped 2 games to Bro. They dropped a series to Bro, who are 1-3. So the only win they have is against Gen G. It was kind of shocking. Everyone was really surprised. But that can happen. This is League. It's kind of like the UFC, where it's like you have a heavy favorite, but sometimes that heavy favorite gets knocked out, right? So it's possible. But Ruler, man, he's just been on fire. If we take a look, since he's joined Gen G here, he put up 14 kills against HLE, who are very good. They're Homolife Esports. They're 3-2, so they're a very, very good team. They're right behind T1, and he dropped 14 on them. So it's kind of like dropping 14 on T1 in a way, if you want to say it like that. But in all these other series, I mean, he's dropped 4 kills here. So he missed it against BFX. He missed it against Bro, obviously, because they got beat. Then they played DNF, and he went for 9 kills game 1, 6 kills game 2. So it just depends on how good of a start he gets off to. All we really need is like one big game from him to get like 6 or 7 kills, and then I think it's cashed. Even if they lose, if he can get like 5 kills in each game, that's all we need. So yeah, I don't expect this to be a stomp one way or the other. Maybe it will be. You just never know, honestly. So it's kind of a 50-50 shot on the Ruler play, but I do feel good about it. So I'm just going to go with my gut on that one and take the over. And then Lucid, this is going to be, I think, a stomping. If we take a look here, I mean, we got DK plus, or D plus, Kia, everyone calls them DK. They're the #1 team right now. They're 4-0. They've won some really tough matchups, and now they're going up against Bro, who are 1-3. And it was kind of a fluke win when they beat Gen G like they did. So for them going into this matchup against a guy like Lucid, who's just been slaughtering everybody, it's pretty wild. Like they beat T1 in a series. He had 6 kills in that series against, arguably the best team right now. And then you got against DNF, he dropped 14 kills or 12 kills against them. He's just dropping so many kills against BFX, 10 kills, 4 kills, 5 kills against DK. I mean, the dude is or against HLE again, the guy's a monster. And 6.5 kills just feels like a discount. So I'm going to take that for over as well. That's going to cover it all, guys. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I can show some of these lines. They're all just like a -122. They don't really have any crazy value. They like Owner to go under 5 kills tonight at -154. So if that scares you, you don't have to take it. I know looking at that, it sounds horrifying. They actually have Ruler favored under at a -144 as well. I'm just going off of what I know and what I think is going to happen. So if you guys don't like it, if you just go off odds, honestly, like DG is great. But when it comes to esports, they just go off of raw statistics sometimes. Like, okay, these are the 2 best teams. This line is set too high. I don't really like the way that goes, but it's still a respectable thing to go off of if you don't know what you're doing. So that's where DG comes in handy. But someone like me who watches it pretty much all the time, I kind of have a different opinion. So that's all. That's going to cover from you guys. Short and sweet video, only 10 minutes for 4 picks. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. God bless. I'll see you in the next one.